Happening the hood. Here's our brake rotor. There was our brake rotor. Lauren, look out, you're in the shot. You're in the shot. And your truck's in the way. Will you move that thing for me, darling?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I'll be back.
Hello, everybody. Good day to you guys. Welcome back to the channel. We are coming out today, Loud Tejo. Yeah, that's the best soccer. She's showing off, look at her. Good times. Anyway, I got a F-350 out here. This is a 6.7 diesel powered. It's the Power Stroke. Customer states that there's a warning message showing up on the dash. And that warning message indicates that the vehicle will be speed restricted to 50 miles per hour within the next 50 miles of driving. So something's going on. There's a message, he says, that comes across the digital instrument cluster. It's basically telling us that there's an emission system fault, and if we don't get it repaired within 50 miles, we're gonna go full speed restrictions. Starting the engine. It runs good, sounds good. We got 43,321 miles on the odometer, and there's our message. In 17 miles, speed will be limited to 50 miles per hour. That is not okay. Something has become broken. Let's see. All right, so we have right here, that's a little regen. That's a diesel particulate filter regen icon, that little guy right there. That icon is supposed to represent a bunch of hot fluid or hot air coming out. I'm not sure what the squigglies at the bottom represent, but that is heated exhaust emissions. So basically what this diesel engine is equipped with is what's called a diesel particulate filter. So there's basically a giant filter on the exhaust. And diesels can have a habit of producing a certain level of soot during the combustion process. That soot is going to be captured by the filter. When the filter fills up and the ECU detects that the filter fills up, what it will do is it will there's a couple strategies it can use. Some manufacturers have actual fuel injector on the exhaust system itself, and it'll pump raw diesel fuel into the hot filter, igniting and burning off inside of that filter, and it will burn out all the soot and then just expel a bunch of ash out of the tailpipe rather than a bunch of soot. Another strategy, I believe, is they will inject fuel into the engine post-combustion during the exhaust stroke, utilizing the fuel injectors, and that will introduce the fuel into the exhaust stream. Either way, what can happen is if that filter becomes filled and full and does not get cleaned out through use of a regen, then we can get an exhaust restriction and we will end up getting speed limited. So what I think we need to do is initiate a manual regen on this truck, I think. And the reason I say that is this thing is fairly low mileage, and I know that the fella doesn't drive it very much. And I also know that he lives here in town, and I don't think the thing gets out on the highway very often. So we're gonna fire up the scan tool real quick, and I'm gonna take a look inside of the ECUs on this unit, and we're gonna see exactly what's going on with this diesel particulate filter / emission system. So we've got a 2015 Ford 6.7 diesel V8, 43,322 miles on the odometer. Let's get into this thing and see what our code says, or see what we can come up with here. Okay, I pulled up our trouble code list here. We've got what I understand is the dreaded P207F, symptom 00, reductant quality performance. That's not okay. And a P008 alpha, low pressure fuel system. My guy had just changed the fuel filters on this, so I can get the low pressure fuel system pressure fail, too low, current. I'm not worried about that one. But that 207, that's no bueno. That's basically saying that the SCR system, the selective catalyst reductant, SCR, they're saying there's an issue with the SCR system. What the SCR is the diesel fluid injection system. And no, I'm not trolling you. There is a fluid tank on these diesel engines that injects DEF, diesel exhaust fluid, into the exhaust stream as a measure of catalyst. I believe it's to reduce NOx, nitrides of oxygen, something like that. There is... I need to make a call real quick. I'm going to call Power Stroke Tech Talk with A-Rod and see what he's got to say about this, because he works on these things every day, and I work on them maybe like every month maybe. So this is more of his wheelhouse. Let me call up my boy real quick and see what I need to do to diagnose this particular issue. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. This is going to be a very good diag video. Mode 6 data. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can find mode 6. Can I record you and put you on the internet?
Huh?
I said, can I record you and put you on the internet?
Yeah, just tell me and I won't swear.
All right, don't swear. Don't swear. I'm going to record you and put you on the internet. Don't swear. Mode 6. You want to see if I can get into mode 6, huh? Let me see. 6.7 Power Stroke. I should be able to get into mode 6. I've been in there before. I've never had to, but... let me get into engine real quick. Hang on, it's waking up. Or I might have to back out of the whole deal. Hang on.
Back it up.
I'm backing up. Give me a second. We're backing up. Backing up all the way.
Ooh, 24 degrees and sunny. Man, it is just splendid outside.
Is that nice up there? Yeah. 24 degrees. Generic functions. Maybe it's in generic functions. Yeah, here we go. I got it. Mode 6, onboard monitor systems. That's what we want?
Yes.
Yep, I found it.
And see, we'll let that like load up, and then you're going to look for NCCE, NOx catalyst conversion efficiency.
NCCE. All right, hang on. Let me go through. I got particulate matter filter bank 1, misfire data 1 through 8. I got NOx catalyst bank 1.
No, it'll be NOx catalyst conversion efficiency.
Yeah, we were just there.
Okay, back out again. Go up to the top, go to readiness monitors.
Okay. Monitors completed since DTC cleared, and monitors completed this cycle. This is just a readiness status.
We're just looking for some stored data.
Yeah, this is just all the monitors.
If you click on the NOx catalyst, does it bring up anything? The one that was green?
On this menu?
Yeah, go all the way to the top. Yeah, right there. It's
NOx
right there.
catalyst.
If you click on it, it doesn't pull nothing up, right?
No, it starts recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't want that. Monitors completed this cycle. This is not going to tell us what we want. Yeah. What?
I'm looking for data. So there's a couple of things. So I'll look at this. It has a min, a max, and then the value the truck is at. And if it is below the min, then I would start looking at the components. And if we replace a component, we would look at the NCCE pit again to see if that value is now back within range. Now, if it is low, and I go to get it out of DERATE, and I go and I drive it, and I keep refreshing the NCCE pit in mode 6, and I see that value get even more into the middle of that range, then I know it's driving habits. They're not allowing their vehicle to drive that would allow regeneration to properly occur.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to think, does forescan monitor?
Well, real quick, I want to tell you right now, I believe it's already a driving habit scenario because this thing's got 43,000 on the clock, and he lives on the island, so the truck does not go very far. This is a driving habit all day.
Then what I want you to do is let it cool down.
Yeah.
Monitor those same things that I did in the video. Go and complete that drive cycle, and go take that thing out on 301 for like 10 miles this way and 10 miles that way, and maybe come back and go through a full regen with the scan tool.
Okay. You think? Okay. So just go drive it, get it out of DERATE mode, and then run a manual regen, see what happens. Yep.
What I think is we've got a buildup of crystallized DEF either on the DPF and SCR,
yep,
or some of these,
or on the
exhaust, because it's not driven like it should be.
Because it's driven real nice and calm like a golf cart. Yeah. Yeah, now you got to get on these things, man. Let them work. They need to eat, boy. They need to eat. All right, man. All right, let me run through this DERATE procedure business here. So what do I got to do? I've got to get it up to 240 degrees on all the NOx sensors, and then just do the acceleration decel procedure.
It says it wants it at that temperature for greater than 2 minutes. So watch it. 2 minutes. Okay, and then go and start your drive cycle procedure.
Yeah, dude, when you gave me the 2-minute sign, it sent a bunch of balloons across the screen. Look at it. Look at it, fancy iPhone stuff. You're the hero. All right, so 240 over 2 minutes. So sit here, hold it at idle, follow the procedure. I got a screenshot of it. Go out and flog it on 301. Come back, do a regen. Got it.
Give it the beans.
All right, I'll give her the beans. Thank you, sir. Call you back if I need help. See ya.
Bye-bye.
All right, so you heard the man. We've pulled heads, and since we have limited, I guess, info, because I don't have a forward scan tool. That's why I need you, A-Rod. I need you here so I can not do this kind of stuff. What we're going to do, we're going to pull up the EGT sensors, exhaust gas temperature sensors. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, it looks like. Right about now, they're all 80, 100, 92. I was idling, but we shut it down. I'm going to let this cool off for a little while. We're going to start it. We're going to give it some throttle while we're sitting here in the parking lot. It's going to come up to greater than 240 on all those sensors. Then I have a procedure which I have screenshotted in my cellular device here. Excuse me while I dox myself. What we need to do is, and we have, let me see. Temperature greater than 220, not... Are we in Fahrenheit, or what are we doing? It says 428 degrees Fahrenheit, so I guess we were talking on the metric scale. Then we're going to carry out some 5 medium to hard accelerations, minimum of 3 seconds each. We're going to decelerate for 6 seconds in between those accelerations without using the brake pedal. And then we're going to come back, and I'm going to command a particulate filter regeneration after we clear out the DERATE mode. That's the plan so far. So let's let this thing cool off. I'll be right back, and then we'll fire it up, heat it up, and then go out on the road and go and abuse this guy's truck a little bit. Okay, let's key her down. I've pulled up all of those exhaust gas temperature PIDs, and I've graphed them. So we got EGT1, retry. EGT1, EGT2, 3 and 4, and now they're gone off my graph. That's a big failure. What have I done? Scrolling back down. Sorry guys, bear with me. This is annoying. There we go. EGT 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's what we're looking for, these guys right here. So we're all right at 100, 80, 80, 80, 80, 90, 88. There we go. So what I'm going to do, reach over, fire this thing up, beginning engine starting sequence. EGT2 was weird, but there we go. We now have combustion gases going through the system. See this? We're heating up. That's first, that's closest to the turbo. Second one, third one, fourth one. So now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to run this up to 1,000 RPM. Let's do like 1,300. I like it there. And we're going to heat these guys up to the spec. Then we're going to go out and beat on it a little bit and get it nice and hot and crispy. Now, those menu instructions say that your diesel exhaust fluid needs to be at a 100% full capacity, and it is, because the guy that owned it filled the DEF tank up all the way to the top before bringing it here, trying to solve this problem himself. So it is 100% full. Step it up some. Let's get some heat in this thing. Wake up. We want to see that 266. As soon as I see it, or 240 or whatever, as soon as I see it right here on EGT4, we're ready to rock and roll. 2200 right now. Temp still coming up. 320, 257. Almost up to temp on number 4. We're climbing. 2 minutes. Once it reaches the right temp, we have to hold for 2 minutes. All right, we made it. We're 279, 283. Let's start the clock. 2 minutes. We got to hold right here, and then we're gonna go out and get it even more hotter. Okay, temps are still up. We're in the 300s, and we have passed our 2 minute mark right there. Let's go ahead and stop that. Now we are in the position here. I'm just gonna keep the throttle held. We're in a position here. We've met the criteria to start the clearing drive cycle process. Park neutral, 1000 RPM, EGT 1 through 4. Run engine until temps are greater 266 for 2 minutes. That is complete. It's angry. It's an angry elf. So now we need to go out and drive it. We're going to accelerate to 50 miles per hour. We're going to carry out a closed pedal deceleration. That means no throttle. So we're going to accelerate with the throttle, come off the throttle, no brakes. And we're gonna do the deceleration 6 seconds, so it's roughly down to 40 miles per hour, say. So 50 to 40, that's a 6 second decel. Repeat 3 times. Then we take a look at the EGTs on number 3, that's that guy right there, and we want to see that that's greater than 428 degrees on the Fahrenheit scale. So 420, then we carry out 428, then we carry out 5 hard acceleration events with a minimum of 3 seconds duration each. Okay, so we're gonna go out and just drive real fast. All right, let's go ahead and bring her down. I got my seatbelt on, by the way. In drive, we're gonna go out, hit the ROAD. Out to the medium-sized road, we're going to 301. That's right. Okay, we're coming up on 301. It's a 4-lane and fate is on my side. Everybody stopped. Let's go. 50 miles per hour. There's 50. Off throttle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna go 8 seconds because I'm an overachiever. Back to 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, 5, 6, 7. Red light. 8, 9. I gotta hit the brakes. All right, I failed criteria on that one. Let's do it again. Accelerate up to 50. Yeah, these red lights are gonna be a problem here. I might need to drive out and get a 2-lane road. Here, try it again. 1, 2, 3. Why am I counting while accelerating? 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna go down to 40. Just gonna let it decel. There's traffic coming up behind me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm counting a little high, but whatever. And let's go back up to 50 again. I'm actually hitting 60, but it's whatever. Off the throttle again, slow decel. Then we've got to pull it over and check EGT number 3. I'm just going to kind of keep flogging this one. A little bit of traffic. They're staying away though. So the point of this is to get it hot. That's what we're trying to do, is get heat into it. Go ahead and make this right. We can pull over, check the destructions. So that was our 50 mile per hour. 3 times, get some heat. So now we need to check EGT number 3. EGT 3 is above the 400 degree mark, which is fantastic. Let me check my destructions real quick. We are safely pulled over. That guy's doing it too. And after that event, we need to accelerate to check the PID. That's good. And then we do 5 medium to hard events for 3 seconds of duration. So we need to accelerate a lot for 3 seconds straight. Let's flip this thing around here. It's okay, guys. This is Florida. We can do this. We're doing truck stuff with this dude's truck. It's the only time it does truck stuff. I would never let you drive my truck. You beat the crap out of my truck. We need to get past this next light. You know, I think the problem with this truck is it's got, I think it's got a full DPF or something like that. I don't think it's doing its exhaust cleanings like it's supposed to. Oop, my lane. I need that next lane. Thank you. Okay. So the red light gives me a second to review these instructions real quick. Close pedal decel, did that. Verify, did that. And I need 5 medium to hard accelerations, 3 seconds duration each. Okay, so I just need to get on it real hard 5 times. Come on, green light. Here we go. 2 seconds, 3 seconds. That's full throttle, 4 seconds. We're good there. That's 1. We slow it down. I don't know if I can squeeze 5 more in by the time that red light's over with. 1, 2, 3. Getting on the brakes again. Full throttle. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to get my 5 in. Nope. Let's turn it around and try it one more time. Yeah, it's hard to do in traffic safely. This is like a no-cut video. EGTs are good though, check that out. We're in the 500-600 zone. Oh, got 14 miles left. I need to get this thing out of DERATE mode quickly. Here we go. 5 heavy full throttle accelerations. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. Problem is, this thing accelerates so fast. But there's no one behind us. That's cool. Let's do another one. 1, 2, 3. If I think I time this just right, I can probably get that light. 1, 2, 3, 4 just in case. I'm gonna prep to make a right turn if I have to. Oh, we got it. Look at that, we're out of DERATE mode. That was it. That was enough accelerations, we're out. Okay, so back to the shop. We're gonna do the manual regeneration next. Basically, I'm just gonna seize command of the system and I'm gonna tell it to do a regen while it's sitting in the parking lot, not while driving down the highway. So that's the plan. 2 more red lights to go, back to the shop, see you guys there. You know, slightly off topic, one thing I'm noticing with this is when you hit the brakes on it, the wheel wants to jerk to the right and it pulls to the right a little bit. And then after like a second and a half of brake event, it'll kind of straighten itself back out. I believe it's got a sticking caliper on the left front. The reason I say it's the left is because it pulls to the right. And if you've got a caliper that's not calipering, then when you apply brakes, it's going to apply the friction to the right side of the vehicle more so than the left side, and that will cause the pull. I think that's what it's doing. He never complained about that, but again, I'm of the opinion this truck doesn't stretch its leg much. Yeah, watch this. Hit the brake, see that? Steering wheel turn to the right for no reason. And that's at 30 miles per hour. It's a little bit more pronounced up in the 60 and 70 zone. Oh, that's cool, look. So I'm left turn signaling. If I tell it left again, it stops. Fancy. Okay, back at the shop, and I'm trying to find a suitable place to do the regen on this. It's gonna be parked for a while. I think I'll just pull it up right over here. I don't think we need to get any of the cars in and out. Yeah, right about here should be good. This is safe, nothing's gonna catch on fire near the vehicle. Throw this thing in park. Now what we do, stop communication, blah, blah, blah. Going back in again. Okay, we're in, going into functional tests and diesel particulate filter manual regeneration. Okay, warning, always perform the manual DPF regeneration outside of the shop when the vehicle is stationary. Can't do it while driving. During this procedure, the engine speed will increase for a long period of time and the exhaust gas at the tailpipe can reach temperatures of 932 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 500 C for you metric types. Do not place flammable materials in the vicinity of the vehicle. Vehicles equipped with the PTO or auxiliary idle must have that system disengaged before test is initiated. Okay, got it. Next warning, the cooling fan will operate during this procedure. It is normal for smoke to be generated during the procedure. Do not operate any of the vehicle controls during procedure. Manual regen may take up to an hour to complete. Oh man, this is gonna be a wild day. Continue. The test will abort if the vehicle is not in park or neutral or the clutch pedal is depressed, vehicle is moving, or if the brake pedal is depressed. So if something goes south, all I gotta do is push the clutch in and then we're good and it'll stop doing that. Or if the vehicle goes into gear and starts driving away, it'll stop doing that. And if I take it out of park, it'll stop doing that. So we're good. Let's hit continue. Okay, are we ready? Calculating percentage of DPF load. It's going to check and see how full it thinks the filter is. Engine coolant is at the right temp. That's all in range. Begin calculating now, please. Okay, the DPF status check has been completed. Regen of the DPF is required. Select forward or continue to proceed. So we hit yes. Wow, that was fast. Thing idle right up. This could take up to 45 minutes. Please wait. Okay. Now, one thing we need to do on these, we got to keep that hood closed because this thing is going to generate an enormous amount of heat with this thing idling this high for 45 minutes or whatever. And if the hood is open, that can actually affect the way that the fan system is pulling air over the cooling package, ergo the radiators, and you could actually overheat the thing if you try to do this with the hood open. That was the way we were trained at Chevrolet. I don't know if the Ford guys know the same thing, but this thing's picking up speed, so let's hop out and listen to this thing start running away on us. Check this exhaust. Yeah, I don't even feel anything. Like I got heat, but not a lot of flow. Yeah, I feel the heat though. She's cooking. Check out these exhaust gas temps. Number 1, 600. Number 2, we got 11, 1200, then drops down to 6 again. That's where we're spraying, or that's where our filter is at, and this is the temperature of the filter cooking off right now. So I found that since it's cold outside and we got the wind coming in from over here, if I just stand right here, I'm a whole lot warmer than standing over here in the wind. I'm getting the heat coming off of this unit. We're gonna laser thermometer this. We're over here at the tailpipe, and this thing is making 400 degrees. 500 just at the tailpipe. Look at that. That's an incredible amount of heat. All the way up. Let's keep going. I probably shouldn't be under here. That's a lot of heat, isn't it? I believe those are double-walled pipes. The 500 degrees back here is a dead giveaway, though. We got some serious cook-off action going on. Look at that. Yeah, I feel it. Woo, that's warm right there, buddy. That's super warm. Look, I'll show you. Watch this. This is going to be awesome. All right, so here's my hand. There's my hand. 87 degrees, 89 in the middle. Watch this. Hot. 94. Yeah, that heated up quick. When I put my hand in the stream, I can feel stuff running into it. So it is blowing particulate out of that exhaust right there. Let's go check the timer inside. And the coolant temp gauge while we're at it. Coolant temp's good. Yep, 1200 on EGT2, EGT3 1100, 1100 on EGT4. Yeah, she's cooking off good. Excellent. I'm gonna go inside. We probably have another half an hour of regen on that thing, so we're gonna leave that alone for now. I'll see you guys when it calms down. Oh, I heard it start to idle down. So I think we're about done. This is a second phase of it. Yeah, we're idled down quite a bit. Oh, now we're all the way down. All right. Let's see what kind of information we're left with here. Okay, DPF regen complete, self-check, check for DDCs, allowing the engine idle for 2 minutes may result in a cleaner DPF. All right, yes, we let it idle now for a little while. So let's go in codes menu. Yep, memory codes, continuing, clearing, continued, key off, waiting. 15 seconds, code cleared, exit, shut down, power on, reviewing. You gonna let me in or what? Said nah. 207F is still there. I wonder why. I wonder if I have to reset keep alive memory. my hat and glasses is making this weird bit of hair stick out over there. Yo, I got done with the regen. Nice glasses. Are those the ones you got from Cliff? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, I like those. Yeah. Anyway, I got the regen done on it, and it won't let me clear that 207F. Like that, the code won't clear. I got it out of DERATE mode, and I did a regen, and I'm trying to clear all the codes out of it, and they won't go away.
You got it out, you followed the drive cycle?
Yeah. Yep.
And regen was successful?
Yep.
Now, and only now, have you made the requirements to now complete the 400-mile plus drive cycle that is going to need to occur for 207F to finally clear itself from the ECU.
No way.
Give it back to the customer, take it and drive it, and it'll eventually a not permanent DTC.
Okay, fair enough. So I can't turn it off. It's going to be there until it does a drive cycle.
The light will be off.
Yeah.
The code will still be in memory.
I see. Okay, got it. Then I'm good to go. Cool. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Have a good day, brother. See you tonight. All right, you heard the man. This thing's well, it's done. It's fixed. Solved the problem. The problem is operator error. And a lot of the guys that own these things that live in the city, you know what I'm talking about. You got to take them out, stretch their legs. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna power this thing down. I'm done with my section of this for now. We need to let her cool off because I've got an oil change to do on it. Some fuel filters, a couple other little things. Why is it beeping at me? So that being said, guys, I have nothing more to offer you on this video unless you want to watch me dump some AMSOIL into the crankcase, which we do plenty of that around here, so we're just going to skip that part. So having said all that, I'm going to go ahead and close this out right now. I will do such things as always by thanking each and every one of you guys for watching this video. Let me know what you think about this truck, this procedure, and this failure mode in the comment section down below. Thank you guys again for watching. See you all in the next one. Have a great day in the video, in the transmission.